Hey, what is up, Dream Team? I hope everyone is in good spirits today. Today, we're not doing a fan mode, but we are going to do an unboxing and a general review of Bike Robo, Machine Robo number 2, aka Cykill, known to us in the States. Let me actually move the Susan out of the way. Actually, didn't even need that. You get this booger in focus. Yeah, look at that. I know that there have been other versions of this guy released under the Action Robo line, but this one, I think it's V3. And it resembled a toy a lot to me, and that's actually why I picked it up. Wow, look at that. Dude, what is up with my autofocus? It reminds me of the Super Gobots from back in the day, you know, the larger Gobots, but my guess is that the majority watching this channel have no idea what Gobots are. Or if you do, you know it through like historical context versus watching them live, and I really wish it would focus a little bit better, but whatever's clever. Let us pull the lever. So we're going to pop this guy open right now. I got him from Big Bad Toy Store. I ordered him, and this is not an ad, by the way. I ordered him several months ago. Whoa, what's this? So he comes with different hands. Oh, and then he comes with his engine block. I don't remember. Did the old Cykill have like a removable engine block? I don't know if the Super Gobot version did, but the small one, I don't think he did. I think he just folded up. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Whatever, dude. let's get this guy. Let's get this guy cracked open. Dude, for some reason when I'm looking at the video, it looks really fuzzy to me, and I hope that's not the case for y'all or the final version, but whatever's clever. All right. Man, I really like the Japanese aesthetic, like the art that they put on the boxes right now. Like a big fan of how Japanese do their visual presentation. Oh wow. Dude, look at all this. There goes our guy over here. It looks like there's some assembling required. I had no idea. Oh, geez. Okay. He comes with some, like, yellow bits, and I get you install those. There's, like, a black beak type thing. Maybe it's the front of a motorcycle, but the hands, whoa, nice. They're all on ball joints, as you can see, in this kind of, like, silver, metallic silver. And that's the engine block. Interesting. You know, it looks like, what is it, like a weaponizer part or something, like a build former, you know what I mean? If those are 5 milli, I'd be all over it. And then we got the rear tire, I suppose. I didn't know that there was so much, like, DIY in this. I probably should have reviewed it or looked it up or something. I just saw the picture and I was like, I want. And then we have the tires over here. One of the things, actually, that I do like about Cykill is, if any of you, like, are familiar with, like, Robotech, or like Mospeeda, this kind of resembles the ride armor, you know, the Henshin ride armor. I believe Henshin means transform. In Korean, the word is Pyeonshin, and it's from the Chinese word Bianshin. Somebody who's Chinese out there or speaks it, let me know. Yeah, but I believe it's it's all from Chinese. If you don't know, China is actually like Latin for Asia. You know how like Latin, a lot of like Western languages are derived from Latin. A lot of Eastern Asian languages, if not all of them, are derived from China, like Korean, Japanese, and some other influences too. But anyway, yeah. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, so there's a lot of like kind of like assembling bits. That's kind of cool. And also not. But honestly, you know what? I'd probably rather have somebody do it for me. But at the same time, if I think about it and how I'm like crazy OCD, so, maybe it's just better I do it myself. But it is interesting, though, that I didn't know it was a parts former. Oh, that's it. Oh. That's a pretty simplistic transformation. But yeah, it looks good. And you can see the engine block. That's the main part. It says either put it in his hand. Yo, that's super weak, dude. I'm not doing that. And so you could put that on the back. That's not horrible. Let's take a look at the guy. Let me get this out of the way. So, yeah, nothing else in here. This is all protective stuff. So, here he is, Lord Cykill. Actually, Lord is a term that I reserve for Megatron, but I think Cykill gets a pass. Yeah, he's all up in there. This is a really unique way they packed him. I don't think I've seen toys packaged like this. Man. And this is number 2. I'm not sure who number 1 is, but I would love to get a Leader 1. Dude, I would love to get Cykill and Leader 1 in Legacy. You know, you could totally repaint Wreck-Gar into a Cykill mold. You know what I'm saying? And if you wanted I guess you could do it with Crash Bar to some extent, but well, actually not really. But Wreck-Gar would be a prime candidate, especially with the removable tires. And dude, Leader 1, who could they redeco Leader 1 as? I think the Top Gun mold, even though the alt mode might be appropriate, not quite Leader 1-ish. Leader 1 is really boxy. And I'm trying to think of who would be a good candidate. Oh wow, the joints are super smooth. I'm wondering, I mean, I don't know if it's like joint lubrication, and I don't know how that's gonna stand up over time, if it's gonna get more like looser, but it's interesting. There's ball joints at the hips, and then you have a rotatable thigh swivel on there, so that's nice. Lots of good range of motion without destroying the contour of the sculpt. The same thing, there's actually a knee rotation as well, so wow. In terms of getting all the right perspectives to pose him and stuff, yo, they got it down. He has a bit of an ab crunch, not super hateful. He does feel a little bit light, but understandably. There aren't too many like sprue marks on him. I see one small one over here. Hey, shout out to Sprue Mark Society. What is up, homie? But yeah, dude, that's the super creative visual digital arts homie, Sprue Mark. Yeah, so many great creators, by the way, on this channel. I love when y'all share your art with me. Love that stuff. So, oh, interesting. Okay, hold up. So I'm sorry. I hope this was all on camera. I hope this wasn't below the fold. I got to figure out how to remove his arms. I don't know if, okay. Oh. That's the sound of me surprised. Like, oh, I'm surprised at how easily the arm just slipped off the joint like that. And I don't think that is a 5mm. I think that is a 4mm or a 3. But okay. Yeah, dude, the arms slip on super easily, like butter. I am a little concerned about that one. How do I get that out? And then you got to kind of put it at an angle. But yeah, you can press it all the way in there. The plastic feels light, not necessarily cheap, but the finish is clean. The paint and the accents and all that stuff, the finish is really, really clean. There isn't a ton of paint in terms of the accents, but you can still see the yellow is done really well here, and it's pronounced quite well, meaning they probably went over several light passes on it. The yellows over here, these are, I think perhaps on top of the blue, and in such a large chunk, it may have been difficult to get the fidelity that they wanted. So these are plastic, separate pieces. And looking at the swirls on the plastic parts of the joints, I'm wondering if these are similar to the type of paints, or not paints, excuse me, plastics that Transformers use, the vinyl or compressed vinyl. Man, my bad, dude. I keep putting him off camera, dude. My bad. So, okay, I see this is where the side bits go, where you plug it in. This is a really interesting part over here in that, like he has this, like, weird rat tail or something, right? And then I guess you put that little black thing over here, that beak that I saw earlier. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Should we try to, like, transform him? Like, it can't be that hard. I mean, like, I don't want to take out the bits, so here, let's just look at it. So he says, take all this stuff off, then you raise his hands, you plug in the tires, and then you just bend the legs down. Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah. So you just do that. I guess the arms have to be oriented in the same way so they don't collapse on one another. You just bend the legs down and Gobots, mighty robots. Mighty vehicles, Gobots. Actually, I don't know if that's how the song goes. That is a tune that just played in my head right now. I honestly do not know if that is a Gobots jingle. I'll have to look it up afterward. But dude, this is it, dude. This is it. Should we put the other bits on him? I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm kind of a stickler about how I remove stuff from sprues. So maybe I'll just have another video where he's all, like, cleaned up and stuff. But yeah, I know it's kind of ghetto, but I would go longer right now. But you know what? Maybe I will do it in a part 2 because I need to get to work. I mean, I need to start working. I will talk to you all later, right? Sorry if you feel betrayed by coming all this way and not seeing the full transformation, but I mean, like, he's there you go, right? But